You have probably wondered how people get one of these plaques right here for making over $1 million online with their own business, and how a random guy from his backyard is beating the top celebrities, entrepreneurs, literally in just 18 months by just using Clickfunnels affiliate marketing completely with passive income.
What is up? My name is Spencer Mecham, helping you grow and monetize your brand, business, and influence with social media and marketing. And today we have the #1 Clickfunnels affiliate that's literally making like more money than like the top 1% just completely passively with Clickfunnels. That is Spencer Mecham. Dude, thank you so much for taking the time to be here. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started, and all that good stuff, because your results are just uncomparable to nobody else. It's crazy because you're competing against Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, all the big top players, and you're just like, a guy chilling in his backyard, and you're like the number, and you're like the #1 in everything. So when it comes to affiliate marketing with Clickfunnels and that kind of stuff, so it is insane to just think about the numbers that you have, which is crazy. Anyways, just introduce yourself and take it off from there.
Yeah, man. I mean, it really is crazy. I've only been a part of the Clickfunnels affiliate program for 18 months. And before that, I was nothing, right? I tried a bunch of stuff and none of it had really done well. So I really was 18 months ago, I was in my backyard like this, but not necessarily succeeding, stressing out and stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, until I started doing affiliate marketing, I tried so many things, and I feel like everyone's kind of in that same boat, right? I did stock market for a while and lost so much money. It's just not even funny, I did real estate, and I mean, I didn't do well. I didn't do bad. I spent a ton of time and sucked at it, did real estate, did, agency. And that was super tough for me. That's just not me, But yeah, it's just this in the last 18 months started to find things that worked, and finally things have started to pay off that I spent years just learning and not applying and not getting anything from, and it's just been crazy.
That's awesome. So 18 months ago, do you have a Clickfunnels account 18 months ago?
Yeah, I signed up 18 months ago.
So, okay, 18 months ago and a day, 19 months ago, you didn't even have a Clickfunnels account.
I didn't even know what Clickfunnels was,
Oh my, that is insane. And today, 18 months later, you are the top #1 affiliate for Clickfunnels. How many people you have on your affiliate right now?
It's hanging around 2,500.
Okay, just for people to know, I'm gonna just throw some ballpark numbers up there. That's 2,400 and $97 a pop is 200,300, basically 230K, and times 40, you're basically making 100K a month passively. That is assuming people have the lower end ticket program, which is again mind blowing.
My mind's blown too.
Yeah, that is freaking awesome, dude. So again, so thank you so much for taking the time here. So everybody here watching, I want you to like this video right now, and all the links for Spencer are going to be somewhere included with this video for your YouTube channel, your Instagram, Facebook, I know you have a webinar as well, which we're going to talk about it later. But basically, okay, tell us a little bit about how you got started in this whole thing, because like you said, most people are man, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to start. I don't know what to do. A lot of people are talking about affiliate marketing. For example, I have very good friends that their affiliate marketing strategies are revolving more around blogs and ranking them and that kind of stuff. For example, Odie, which is extremely great at. He's 6 figures a month passively as well. But his strategy is a little bit different than yours. So what is your own unique angle? With anything agency, e-commerce, digital products, affiliate marketing, whatever your case may be, there's different angles, different things that you can do and still get to Rome. So like, there's not just one path to get Rome, like there's different paths. So what is your own unique approach and strategy that basically separates you from everybody else, like Grant Cardone? Like, I'm still like, man, you're competing with Grant Cardone, like Ty Lopez, and you're still out beating them like crazy. So it's just like that's insane. So it's just awesome though.
I mean, granted, they still probably have no idea who I am, but
still, like, you're
I
beating
know.
them.
Yeah, exactly. I know I'm beating them. I guess I would say that I came into this with some skills. So like in the, previous to 18 months ago, I was trying all kinds of stuff. And as part of that, I was like buying courses and doing all kinds of things. So I came when I heard of ClickFunnels and when the opportunity to be like an affiliate of ClickFunnels came to be, I had already like developed a ton of marketing skills. I just hadn't figured out what to do with them. Like they were just kind of like there. And I was using them as like an agency and things like that. So I had a ton of like good SEO knowledge and good AdWords knowledge that I'd been applying, like helping other people build their businesses, and hadn't quite figured out how it would work for me. So in the beginning, I mean, I was like everybody else, right? Like no money for ads. Like I'm married and my wife's not just going to let me blow more money because I just lost a lot on the stock market, I just lost a lot on another thing. So she's like, no, you don't get a third try. So it's kind of like you're looking at it, and I actually got started with ClickFunnels, at least, it was YouTube. A lot of where I got started, and YouTube is still like people hate making videos, and so because they hate making videos on YouTube, and it makes this like much smaller market of people, and so I started just totally free YouTube and Instagram actually. Like I started doing a lot of stuff on YouTube and Instagram. They're both free, right? I need time, which I had, and I don't need money. And then I guess that's what set me apart is I started to take that money, and like the tendency is like, hey, I made like $2,000, like I'm going to go to Hawaii, or I'm going to go blow this somewhere. Like, this is awesome. And instead I made a commitment, like for the first year, to never spend a penny on myself. Like all the money was going back. And so then I started to do paid ads, and that's where I think I've really set myself apart, is paid search advertising. Like, billions and billions of people searching Google every day, right? And a lot of them like with a buyer's intent in mind, ready to spend money if they can find a solution to their problem, right? And so I've been able to just start figuring out like where ClickFunnels can fit into that world of search, and what people are looking for, where I can solve it for them, and then just pumping money back in. And so like, I make 2,000, and then the next month it goes up a little more, and the next month it goes up a little more, and I'm able to spend more each month. And so it was very, very exponential for me, where it's kind of like this. And then as it started to go up, it really started to go up because I was able to do a ton of paid search. And, even as simple as like people searching for ClickFunnels, like, that's like the most generic, easy, like, hey, someone's looking for ClickFunnels pricing or a demo or like a review, and these SEO guys, they'll make a review, and that's awesome. But it takes them like 9 months to get that review to rank, right? And then like a month later, some other guy comes in and he starts battling them for it. But paid, it was like, hey, I just made, I made some money last month. Let's just dump it immediately back into paid. And I know that I can convert at least some of these people that are looking for ClickFunnels, right? Yeah. And then it just grows from there. Like, okay, what are more problems, more keywords? What are more ways I could like solve people's problems with ClickFunnels? And it just explodes.
That is freaking awesome. So, I mean, like, it's funny that you mentioned that, because like I think Russell always says that if you can outspend, like the person who spends the most money will always win. So meaning if you can outspend your competitors, you will always win. And basically right now, you're out competing everybody else, because like you can just spend more money than everybody else in this thing, because like you're making more than anybody else, right? So.
No, so true. I spend almost everything I get still. Like I pull out money, but I spend almost everything, goes right back in again. Because then, I get this big budget the next month that I can spend more on, right? And then keep building that passive side of things.
I mean, that is crazy. So basically you're just taking like your passive income that you're making and just like putting it back into the business to grow even faster, which then in turn builds your name even bigger, which then in turn builds your own business as well, right? Yeah.
And then next month I've got a bigger budget, and I can go out and find like more ways to promote, and it's just awesome.
That is just snowballs. So, okay. So let's break it down. And so I personally like to just like break it down like to simple little steps for people. What would you say, for example, if like assuming like you lost everything, like today or whatever, right? 18 months ago, what will be like the next 10 steps that or 5 steps or whatever the case may be, or 3 steps that you will take right now, starting today, for everybody who may be watching right now, that's like, maybe I don't know where to start, I don't know how to start, I don't know what to do, what would be like the next logical progression of things in order, if they want to, you know, build a passive income with ClickFunnels, being an affiliate for ClickFunnels or for any program that's out there? Because, like, I mean, your system is replicatable, like not only with the ClickFunnels affiliate program, that's just an amazing program, right? But it's replicatable for like with almost anything, right? So what would you say is the next steps that you will take if you have to start all over again?
Dude, it's YouTube and Instagram, like all over again, no money. Both those two places are just crazy awesome right now. Like, they require no money, and there's a billion people on them. You know, they just require, all they require is an understanding of algorithms, which anybody can learn, you know? So I'd start there and then do the same thing over again. Like, every penny would go back in, and then I'd start using the money that I got from those two onto paid search ads or paid Facebook ads, and just do it all over again. Like, you're going to make money eventually. Like, if you keep doing that, right? If you keep doing Instagram, you keep doing YouTube, you're going to start building an audience. You're going to start finding, you know, good things are going to start happening. And then you just need to take that money and continually reinvest it. And it might be slower. Like, I might not do as well the next round, you know, but it'll happen again.
Well, what would you say, for example, is, do you ever had like a mentor? Because I know you mentioned like courses, like where do you learn your marketing, like skills, be like what that you actually got and helped you get results in here? Like, where, like, how do you learn that? Because like, you were saying that you bought courses, you got mentors, like all that stuff. How did that even happen? How did that attribute to your success today? Because like most people are like, okay, he told me like what I need to do, like I'm just gonna go with it. But like from my experience, it almost never works when you just like wing it yourself without having a direction or some type of like coaching or mentorship. Like, how was that working before that? Like before the whole 200,000 in sales per month from ClickFunnels passively.
Yeah, I was just buying everything, right? Like, I bought your Instagram course. I bought a guy's YouTube course. I got onto Udemy and bought all their courses, and like their courses tend to be more generic and stuff, right? But there's still like a gem in each one. And I've never bought a course and got nothing out of it. You know, there's always like a gem or two, and you combine those knowledges. And then I would say like I've bought like 6 or 7 YouTube courses, and now I could probably honestly say like I know more than every one of those instructors, because I took all the good stuff from him, you know, and then I took all the good stuff from him, and then I like outranked the first guy because I added some things that he didn't know about, and then I did everything he was doing too. And so it's just a matter of buying them and applying them. And I mean, you know, you're a course creator, like 80% of people will buy these courses and they'll never get to the end, and then of those that get to the end, you know, they'll apply once and it doesn't work and they'll back out. So it's buying and then applying over and over again. And
what would you say like is the importance of that though? Like, would you say like, would you recommend a beginner to buy a course, or would you recommend a beginner to just wing it and see how it goes?
Yeah, you got to buy a course, because every beginner we all wing it. Like I wung it in the beginning, you know, and that's how I blew $3,000 in the stock market. I could have spent $1,000 on a course and saved $2,000, you know, like.
And your wife would have been fine, because like,
don't spend money until you've like gone to those people that, like Russell says, have arrows in their back and learn from them, because otherwise you're going to get an arrow in your own back.
Yeah, that is true. And again, like for example, like from my own experience, the more I invest in learning, the more my business grows, right? Like 2016, I spent $2,000. By the end of 2016, I made $100K. Like in 2017, I spent $20K. By now, we have right now as a business that's doing a 7-figure run rate, right? Now I spent $60K, right, on just one mentor, and now like the next goal obviously is to get to 3 million or 5 million or 10 million, and we'll see how it goes from there, right? But it's funny because like the more you invest in yourself, the more it grows. Which is, again, you just say like, just dump the money and throw it back into the business. Just throw it back into the business, and that means
below 60K like day one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like, but you build up to that, and you just gotta grow.
Yeah, exactly. And what would you say, for example? I know a lot of people are now wondering, like man, I want to learn from Spencer. Like, and by the way, like I forgot to mention, like ClickFunnels also gave you like a freaking car, right? What car do you got?
So I have a Toyota 4Runner, but it's way better than the Toyota 4Runner that you're visualizing now. It's higher. It's got bigger tires. It's got the lights, the rack. You know, it's not your standard 4Runner.
So basically, it's like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's the apocalypse machine. It's awesome.
So that's hilarious. Most people are like, "Oh, my dream car is a Lamborghini or a freaking, I don't know, like whatever. And you're just like, I just want a Toyota 4Runner.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, dude. You know who J.R. Rivas is?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just talked today about how he's thinking of getting rid of his car that he won because he's like, I won this nice car and it like doesn't do me any, it doesn't like fulfill me the way I thought it would. So,
well, I don't know if you got a Lambo. I rented a Lambo for the weekend. So I'm here in San Diego. I don't know if people can see that, but the view is just gorgeous. I'm here in San Diego. We got a Lambo, like all these different things that weekend. It was just fun. So
that's crazy.
I don't know about that though. So anyways, so just tell people how they can probably wondering how can I learn more from you. I want to get even I myself, I'm just learning from you a ton because I don't even know how many people I have under my Clickfunnels affiliate. I just have that much. I don't have a free card they give away. I don't have any of that. I'm just learning, just soaking up this information. I'm definitely going to apply this. But how can people let's say, and they want to find out more, how can they saw this free video, they want to dive into your own world. How would they, get access to you? I know you have a ton of free content, free resources, free training and masterclass webinar, all of these different things. How can they get access to that? And why should they? Yeah,
well, so the place to start is always the free stuff, right? You can tell a lot by somebody by what they're giving away. And so the biggest one would be the live. We'll be doing a live. I don't know if it's a webinar. I'm not sure what I'm calling it yet. It's next Wednesday. It's going to be a live. We're basically just going to go behind the scenes and look at my business and look at the progression and then kind of see what happened there. And then we'll talk about, the specifics of how I was able to do it. And so that'll be next week. And that's super important. Just to be able to see a roadmap of how someone else did it, right? The roadmap is what everyone's always asking me for. Could you just give me a step-by-step? And it's I don't know, and that's what I'm planning on doing next time. Here's your roadmap, get going with it.
Yeah.
And so there's that, but then there's, I have free training as well in my Facebook group. And then I have paid training for people that are serious about it. People are all at different levels. And if someone's serious, I want to be an affiliate marketer, that's where I have the paid training, and we'll introduce a lot of that on the live training next week as well, obviously. But I've had, if you look at the last 10 dream car winners, I think more than half of them have purchased my course. So if that doesn't sell me, I don't know.
Yeah, you buy Spencer Mecham's course and you get not only the affiliate commissions and passive income, you also get a car.
Yeah, it's just part of it, But yeah, if you go look at those names that are all popping up there now, a good chunk of them have invested in that course, and have given reviews either 100% of it was learned from the course, or a good chunk of what they did was learned from the course. That to me should be reason enough right there.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. So again, all the links are going to be somewhere description top, I don't know, and we included with this video, so you can check Mecham's stuff. You also have I believe a whole list of different offers that people can promote, and you obviously teach them how to promote them, all that stuff, all the sequencing behind the scenes and how you do it. But you also have that as well, because some people are okay, I have the ClickFunnels, but I don't really want to promote just ClickFunnels. What else there is to promote, right? To make passive income or affiliate commissions, right? And you have a full list of different things. I've seen it myself. I'm I didn't know this.
Yeah, dude, and they're all recurring, and I'll talk about that a lot on the live training next week. So many affiliates, they push these JV Zoo offers, and it's great and you can make a lot of money, but as soon as you stop building that list and stop providing value to that list, it's over. and you don't make money. You go on vacation and money turns off. Versus if you can choose the right affiliate offers, you actually get a passive income instead of just an online income, right?
Yeah. It's funny because even with me, I know you're an affiliate for me. Yeah, sometimes I see my affiliate that's for Spencer made $200, $300. I'm
yeah.
He hasn't even promoted in 2 months.
I've got an email, and I teach that in the course a lot. Is these massive email automations, right? That if you can just get somebody in, then it'll email them till the end of time without you ever having to think about it again, right? And that's passive income. Yeah,
that's freaking awesome. So again, all the links are going to be included with this description. If we get, I want to let me see. Everybody who's watching right now, I want you to comment down below how to do affiliate marketing. Okay, how to do affiliate marketing down below. I usually give away $100 to 2 different winners, so $50 each. So just comment below how to do affiliate marketing included with this video. And if we get enough comments, we're going to bring Spencer for a second round where he's actually gonna maybe even share your screen and I actually break it down into steps, just exclusively right here for the Online CEOs family. So again, how to do affiliate marketing, comment down below. And if we get enough comments, we might bring Spencer Mecham again. And you're also going to get participating in a $100 giveaway that we're going to be doing. We do in every single one of our videos. And we announce it on my personal Instagram. So how to do affiliate marketing, comment down below. Any last words, dude, that you want to say before we leave?
Any last words? No, seriously, you should come to that live training. Like you're investing a little bit of time. That's all we're asking, right? You know, it's a live training. It'll be followed by a sale, but it's going to teach you a lot of stuff. It's going to give you a roadmap. And so if you're serious about like winning the car or whatever your goals are, that's a good place to start. Yeah.
I mean, like people are like, oh, but should I attend the webinar or not? I'm like, the worst thing that can happen is you lose 1 hour. The best thing that can happen is you win a freaking Lamborghini, like, and you make a million. Like, I'm like,
what's the balance?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, dude, freaking awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time for being here. Again, comment down below how to do affiliate marketing. And we might bring Spencer again. All the links also for his training, for his group course, everything's going to be included with this video right here. So go make sure you go check it out. Dude, thank you so much for taking the time, and we'll see you on the next one.